Hi there, I care and you matter. I'm Shannon and welcome to my channel and welcome to another Writer Wednesday video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about habit forming and muscle memory and a way to encourage ourselves to write. It's very easy to have plans and goals and aspirations, but even if you enjoy writing, I find that it can be difficult to actually sit down and do the writing, right? Do the stuff. I get really caught up in the planning process because I just enjoy that aspect of it. I like writing on paper. I enjoy making lists and color coding and all the fun stuff. But that's planning, that's not actually writing. So I needed to find some ways to, I guess, get excited about the actual process of writing, because I find that if I sit down, I oftentimes can get so into the actual writing process that I will reset my little timer. I try and write in 25-minute sprints so that I can at least get up and walk around a bit, refill my cup or use the restroom, any number of things just to stretch my legs. But I often find that I can take a 5-minute break, and if that first writing sprint really was going well, I'll want to start my timer over again. But it's the initial sitting down and getting the ball rolling that tends to be the hurdle for me. It's certainly not time, because I'll admit it, my priorities have gotten a little skewed as of late. I have, unfortunately, been watching a lot of old TV shows that I've purchased on Amazon Prime and on YouTube way back when it was Google Play, I should say, or Google TV. And so I've been rewatching those for comfort. Going through a lot. It seems like I always am. And of course, the current political environment in the U.S. is not exactly great, obviously. So yeah, I've been relying on old TV shows for comfort. But while that might make me feel better in the moment, it doesn't push my goals forward at all, right? It stunts my progress. So I have gotten I invested, let's see, like $10. I went to a local thrift store, okay? And I bought 3 specific things to actually help me hopefully build some muscle memory and create new writing habits. The first thing I did, I'm going to put a video of it, is I found a programmable timer candle. And the reason I like this particular one is it has a flickering effect with an actual little, it's not a real flame. I can't have real flames. I've got cats. But I wanted a candle that I could turn on and it would automatically go on for 4 hours, then turn off for 4 hours. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I'm trying to set a habit of writing every afternoon. Now, granted, I'm not going to be able to write for 4 hours every afternoon, but when I see that candle is on, it's a reminder to myself, oh wait, did you write today? Did you at least complete one writing sprint? I'm going to try and hold myself accountable to at least one writing sprint a day, and if I can't find 25 minutes in my schedule, oh good Lord, there's more wrong that I'm even aware of. But it's a non-judgmental way. It's a beautiful way to remind myself to maintain my priorities and show up so that hopefully I can push my goals forward. The next thing I did is I got myself a teapot. Now, this is not, I wouldn't say it's exceptionally cute. It's brown. But I love the size. It's very lightweight. It's kind of short and stout like I am. And I love the fact that it didn't hurt me to pick up. I have psoriatic arthritis and my wrists and my hands are very affected. But I wanted a little personal teapot. Oh, the other reason I love this is it won't show tea stains. So I decided to, I guess this isn't on my list of 3 things, but I invested in some of my favorite tea in decaf, because I'm finding that if I drink caffeinated tea, I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm a full-fledged tea person, but if I drink caffeinated tea, black tea, even though I love it so much, past 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I have a hard time getting to sleep, and sleep is already hard to come by these days. So I invested in some Decaf Marketspice tea. Marketspice is my favorite tea. I'll leave a link to that tea down below because it is, we're coming up on the fall season and this is my favorite tea year round, but particularly in fall and winter. It's so, yummy, yummy, yummy. Anyway, this particular pot, I can put 3 tea bags in it and fill up the teapot and it won't stain. I know I've had pretty little white teapots in the past, but they stain. So what this represented for me is no more extra work, right? I can wash it, rinse it out, scrub it, but I'm never going to see tea stains, so yay. So specifically, though, to my writing practice, this little teapot, every afternoon, I'm going to make myself a whole little pot, of decaf favorite tea, and then move it to where I'm working. It doesn't hurt that it matches this mug. It's brown inside. This mug, just like the teapot, will never show stains. So I think I spent $2.99 for the candle. I know I found that at the thrift store. It was awesome. This little pot was $2.99, and this little mug was $2.49. And just to circle back to that candle, I actually put it inside an upside down glass jar that I found in the kitchen section. Why did I do that? Because artificial candles, even if they're made of wax like this one, can get dinged up and can get covered in dust. I don't want anything that's going to create extra work for me. Hence the teapot that isn't going to show stains. Hence the mug that isn't going to show stains. And hence the cover on the artificial candle that will be protected from dust. So all I have to do is like dust it real quick on the top, dust off the glass. So what am I doing? The candle is a visual reminder. Hey, have you done your writing sprint today? And my new little writing mug and my new little writing teapot, that's a reminder to, hey, slow down. This is supposed to be something you enjoy. This is a way to invest in yourself. And I just love having that whole teapot right next to me. I don't even have to get up, though I should after 25 minutes. So yeah, I haven't really given this a shot past 2 or 3 days. But I will say I'm really looking forward to a teapot of my favorite tea every single day. So if you're struggling, like I have been, to get into a good writing habit, I would suggest looking for things that will help you, one, be visual reminders to keep your goal, keep your promise to yourself, and two, something that you can couple it with. I call it creative coupling or purposeful pairing, so that you have something that you want to do and you pair it with something that you're going to automatically enjoy or look forward to. For me, it's the tea. And lastly, 3, make sure that it's something that is sustainable. For me, it's no big deal to make a little pot of tea. It takes a few minutes, but I also find that process helps get me in the mood and prepared to actually sit down and write. It doesn't hurt that I've also made a personal promise to myself. I'm not going to cut out TV entirely because, Lord help me, as the parent and the full-time caregiver to an adult son with special needs, I need some downtime. So if I keep my commitments to myself during the day, if I do my minimum 1 writing sprint a day, then I am going to choose to reward myself with 1 show every evening. And because I don't watch network TV anymore, that's another story. Catch yesterday's Talk Tuesday story if you want to hear more about that. Then TV is on my time, right? There are no commercials. So 1 show, 25, 30, maybe 40 minutes of a show, that is a reward and a treat, and that will also bring me comfort because, yeah, I still get my cake and eat it too, right? In other words, I met all my goals, tick, 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 of completing the writing, keeping my commitment to myself. But it's also important to, still take care of yourself and indulge in those things that do bring you comfort as long as they're not maladaptive. Watching TV has become maladaptive. It has been not good for me. Yes, mentally I need the break, but I'm just really disappointed in myself. So we're going to, instead of berating myself, instead of getting down and depressed about everything I should have done but hadn't, I'm just going to move forward and drink my little tea and yeah, start trying to achieve my goals in a new way. And hopefully these tools will help. And I hope that maybe this will inspire you to start creating some new habits and tricks and just implementing some things to help you build that muscle memory. Because I find that the hardest part of creating a new habit is the beginning part, when it's not muscle memory, when you're not used to it, when it's still new. And I'm hoping that for me and for you, if you choose to take this on, that as we do these things and put these new processes in place, that it helps us start a new habit well, that will lead us down a road of progress, goals being met, and ultimately just happiness, right? It's when there's a lot out of our control, it feels really good to be intentional about setting a goal or starting a new habit and following through on it and seeing results. So like I said, I've only done this for 2 or 3 days now, and I'm already feeling better, and I'm sleeping better too. So yeah, I'm finding that so far so good. So I invite you to try doing the same. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.